Hello everyone, my name is Hafidz Rahman and welcome to ScreamApura Volume 2.0, where it's double the screams and double the scares and double the thrill. So with me today is a DJ from Oli 968, and he even has his own podcast where he shares creepy, supernatural, chilling tales called Tigil Tales. Give it up for Ravi! How are you, Ravi?
I'm fine. How about you, bro?
I'm good. Okay, my first question to you is, as I ask all of my guests,
Sure.
do you believe in ghosts?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Until something happened.
Jang.
Yes.
Okay, so today Ravi is going to share with us a few stories that made him from a non-believer to. Are you generally scared of ghosts? Do you think of yourself as someone who's a scaredy cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, because I'm like an 11.
10.
10. Okay, like 10.
10.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens next.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
What happens
Please.
next?
Nothing.
Okay.
You sharing the story.
Okay. So.
Don't worry, nothing's gonna come up.
All right. I hope so, because
I
I've
hope
seen
not.
season 1. I've seen
hope
season
not.
1.
I hope not. Okay.
I'm just like, okay. All right. So this is how it began.
Yes, please.
Back when I was in NS, right? I didn't really believe in ghosts till then. So I was sleeping, NS in your bunk. I was double decker. I was in the top. So I was just sleeping in the
This
night.
is in Tekong.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, standard lah.
Yeah.
So I think at about 2:30 a.m. How do I know the times? Because my clock is right beside. Your cupboard, put your clock on top, right? So I was just sleeping, and then suddenly I felt the entire bed moving. So I thought, this must be one of those guys playing the trick with me lah. So I just looked up, and then I was just like looking for which fella is this, and then listen to this.
Okay.
I was like cold air coming from the back. I was like, it can't be an aircon, right?
Yeah.
So I sensed it lah. I sensed like something wrong, and then I was like, okay, you know what? 2 options. Either you're gonna go back to sleep or turn around, look at it, and then probably end up.
Wait, so you at this one of time you are lying down on the bed?
I stood up. I'm like this.
Oh, you stood up?
Yeah, I'm stood up, just looking around,
air.
and then I'm like, okay, someone's blowing cold air.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, we're not gonna do this. So what I did was I quickly just. I looked at the time, I realized it's 2:30. They say what 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, like it's walking around. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, but I've heard that at 3 o'clock is the witching hour lah.
That's what they say lah.
Yeah.
So I got scared. I got really scared. And I just ducked myself in the blanket.
Okay.
The following day, I woke up. I shared this story with everyone in my bunk, and all of them were like, "No, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me." So then I realized, wait, could it be?
Okay.
Is there something called ghost?
Okay.
So it kind of like
So
followed
that
me from there.
sparked the belief lah, of sorts.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you were now sharing stories from listeners in Tigil Tales, is there any particular story that really stood out to you and like, wow, you cannot forget?
Oh,
the
definitely.
chills that it stands down your spine.
Definitely.
Okay.
So quite recently, I had this listener called Nirmala. So
Nirmala, shout out to Nirmala.
she shared this story of a trip to Genting. Yeah, Genting. Yeah, I mean, So she was on a trip with her husband, fun time, whatnot. But they apparently moved from a hotel to an Airbnb kind of apartment.
Yeah.
And when she entered the apartment, it's a small apartment.
Okay.
So when she entered the apartment, apparently she saw the curtains moving. And then she was like, but wait,
The
windows are not.
closed.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then how is it moving? And her husband was convinced that she was just seeing things lah. And then she went to apparently shower, and when she was in the shower, she heard the TV making noises and all. And she came out and she checked. The husband wasn't around, and the TV was switched off.
Okay.
So she freaked out lah.
Okay.
But nothing happened.
Okay.
She came back home safe.
Okay.
And this is where it gets a bit complicating, I think.
Okay.
When she went to her routine massage, apparently the masseuse was like, did you go somewhere that something happened?
Right.
She was like puzzled, like, why are you asking this? And then the masseuse was like, oh, as I was massaging you, I felt like something is there and all that. Which, I mean, you could have felt anything. I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
But it gets creepy now.
Okay.
So, like a couple of weeks later, she's at home. Husband went for the night shift. She's just trying to wash clothes in the middle of the night. Why? I don't know. But as she put her clothes inside...
Because when you wash the clothes late at night
Yeah.
and you go to sleep, when you wake up the next day, it's dry and you can bring it in and you can go to work.
Wow, common sense. Never knew. Anyway.
So that's what my mother does.
Yeah, clearly.
Like 12 p.m. at night, just 12 midnight.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Washing clothes.
Washing clothes.
Okay.
But she says, oh, in the morning it's going to be dry. I'm like, okay.
Fair enough.
Move on.
Yeah.
Tirumala.
come back to Nirmala.
Yes.
So she put the clothes inside and she went to her hall, like, you know, she wanted to watch TV or something, and she heard this loud noise. She went back to her washing machine and she saw this cloth popping out, like boom. And I was like, wow, that was scary.
What clothes?
The clothes that was inside the washing machine popped out of nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah. And then she had to go through a series of rituals, and then they found out that this guy who's apparently died was following her from, you know, Genting all the way back to Singapore, and then the spirit was haunting her and all that. Sounds like a movie. I swear it sounds like a movie, but apparently that happened to her. So to me, that sounds really scary.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it gets more interesting because
Okay.
I quite recently started to do videos like
Right.
Tigil Adventures, which is
Okay.
an extension of Tigil Tales, video series. So I get to go to all these creepy places. Lucky me.
Okay.
So I was at this, can I say the name?
Of course,
I
please.
can. Okay. So I was at
Full
this
disclosure. Let's go.
Bukit Brown Cemetery.
Of course.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you know what goes down there.
Yeah.
So I was there, right? I was there with Rishita. We do this series. So the both of us got there. We were like, okay, we're gonna walk in with a torch, and we are gonna like film as much as we can, lah.
Okay.
So when we got there, you see the torch like works perfectly well. But one of it, specifically the one that she was holding on, was like popping out, like the batteries were popping out randomly, and then we were like, coincidence, right?
Yeah.
We walked in.
Yeah.
As we walked in, like we're going through this, you know, it's a graveyard.
Okay.
We're going through things, and we were like expecting someone to be there, like a watchman, watchguard, whatever. There was no one there.
Yes.
But we saw like clothes being hung there and those kind of things, which is not so creepy yet.
Okay.
As I was shining my torch, right, I accidentally shined it towards, it looked like a mini playground, and it was kept beside a tomb.
It was what?
It's like a slide.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like a slide.
Okay.
It was kept beside a tomb. So I suppose it was a kid's.
Right?
You know what I mean, right?
Yes,
Probably
yes,
a
yes,
kid
yes.
and whatnot. So as we were, why do you keep breathing in and out? Like, am I gonna say something?
No,
No,
nothing,
okay.
nothing. Nothing. I'm just scared of your story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. So as I was shining the torchlight, right?
Okay.
We had a loud bang. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
just like that.
dude! See, I knew something like that was gonna happen. I knew something like that was gonna happen.
Loud bang.
Okay.
This one, yeah.
You got me
never
there,
go for
lah, you got
etiquette
me
class.
there. Okay. Okay. So
That, by the way,
Yeah.
you are the sixth person,
Yeah.
and that siren has gone on for 7 times, and all 7 times I jumped. That's
for
how.
real.
Okay. Now that that's gotten out of the way,
okay. Coming back to my story.
slide.
Okay.
It's a slide.
Okay. Yeah, the slide.
Okay.
And then we heard a huge like a bang kind of sound. Okay. And then we were like, nah, we're just, you know, imagining things. She kept convincing me. The thing about Rishita, right, is that she doesn't believe in ghosts, and she consistently tells me there's no such thing called ghosts. So we're gonna like, you know, the myth. We gotta beat the myth. What?
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
So I heard the noise. She doesn't want to accept it.
Okay.
But then she wants to shoot more footage. You know how it works, right?
Right.
And then we were shooting more stuff. This time I swear I heard it. It said go. Dude, I heard that like.
Okay.
like
A
with-
kid, a man,
No,
a
it was
woman.
like, go. It was like a gust of wind and it said go.
Okay.
It's telling you to go.
Okay.
You go. So I
Okay.
took my bag up. I told Rishita, you walk out with me now, or you're staying here by yourself.
Yeah.
And it was scary as hell. We walked out, right? I swear I heard it. It sounded like footsteps. It wasn't like normal footsteps. We say kolise in Tamil. I believe it's anklet in English.
Anklet.
Yeah, I think so.
no.
So it was spooky as hell.
Oh no.
It was following us. The problem is that we entered the cemetery without knowing that we went past the entrance. We were already inside it.
Oh.
So when we got out, right, I thought that was the entrance. And then I was like, okay, we are safe. But actually, the entrance is a good 200 meters away.
Okay.
So as we were walking out, I could clearly hear someone following us.
Oh no.
And the noise was getting louder and louder.
Oh no.
So I told her that we're not going to turn around.
The noise of the anklet.
Yes, in the footsteps. So I told her we're not going to turn around because I know it wants us to turn around.
Of course.
We're not going to turn around. We're going to walk out of there.
Okay.
And I tell you, I've never been that scared in my life.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I got to rethink my options in life when it comes to visiting a cemetery in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. But when you went back home, after the incident, nothing followed you back of that sort?
Yeah, thank God lah. I think, you know, the usual rituals, you just go to the prayer room,
Okay.
get it done with lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you doing there? Is there something behind me?
No lah.
Are you sure?
Nothing.
Dude, I've seen season 1.
No lah. Nothing. It's just a baby. It's just a baby inside
Nothing scary about
a
that.
huge glass bottle. Okay, now, so beyond NS and that story of your listener and the one that you experienced in Bukit Brown, are there any instances whereby you've experienced something mysterious, or have you like seen anything like in the flesh? I mean, not in the flesh, but like you know, like with your own naked eye.
I hope not, but
Okay.
I have not seen it
Have not
yet.
seen it.
Yeah.
Okay,
but the thing about working late night, because I used to do the late night shifts in Oli.
Right.
Working late night.
So this is the new campus.
This is the old campus.
Hello,
No.
Mediacorp.
Yeah.
This is Caldecott lah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I want you to share with me stories from Caldecott and the new one, if there is any lah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the thing about working late night is that they give you a heads up, like, you know, just be careful lah, in a sense.
What?
Yeah, it's like
I
that.
don't need that.
Yeah, but
you know.
it's good to be, you know.
But usually you're alone.
Yeah, but I had my partner with me this time around.
Okay.
At that show, so I remember we were recording something. We were like recording something like really like in a jiffy, like really fast.
This is
and all that.
in the basement, right? The
Yes,
basement,
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Oli Studios was in the basement.
Yeah.
So as we were recording, right, I was editing it. Okay, perfectly fine. We recorded it all that perfectly fine. But then in that recording itself, we heard a screeching sound, like someone at the back whispering, but more of like a screechy tone. We were like, "What is that?" And both of us were stunned. And then I was like, maybe we're hearing things. Then she was like, no, play it again. And I played it again, it was right there. So I kept the recording because I wanted to show my other colleagues lah that this happened, right? We really packed our stuff and we ran out. That's it. Like, there and there we were done. So that's something that happened to me in the old Mediacorp. Yeah, so the Mediacorp, it's fine, it's safe. It's good to go to work there.
Level 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Really,
so far lah,
So far lah.
yeah lah,
Okay,
bro.
okay,
I don't work in the night lah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I think the radio that basement is very infamous for things.
Yes.
You know, apparently not only like Oli, you know, like
Okay.
Class 95.
Really?
Warna. Yeah. There's this famous story from this DJ in Warna. She said that there'll be times where this was the time of CDs. So there's CDs, someone would just push
Knock
the
it
CD, knock it down.
Whoa.
And then there'll be a point of time where she'll do recording and then she'll hear voices at the back saying something.
Yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, that happened to me.
Okay. But because it's technology, so we always say like, okay lah, maybe it's really a technical glitch lah, you know, just to make yourself feel better.
We convince ourselves. Yes.
Yeah. Are there any other stories that has been shared in Tiggle Tales that you feel like, ooh, if this happened to me, I wouldn't know what to do? That you can like think of right now?
Right now, I mean, there's been plenty of stories, as you know. Offhand, let me think. There's one about the highway that a listener shared.
Singapore Highway?
No, he was en route to, I think, KL. And you know how back, I mean, in Malaysia, certain highways do not have traffic lights.
Yes.
sorry.
The road lights.
Yes.
Road lights, yeah.
Yeah. So I think he got stuck at one of those junctions,
Okay.
and he had to call like a toll lorry
no.
or whatnot. And he was just standing there, but apparently he heard noises of someone asking him to come out and help him in distant. Like, first thing is first, you're stuck, just stay in your car.
Yeah.
Secondly, you hear noises, you lock your car.
Yeah.
You don't go out.
He went out lah.
He went out, obviously.
Not
he
that
went
bright
out.
lah.
Yeah, he wanted to go help. And they were apparently past the railings, you know the railings and all that, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking like, bro, like so many red flags. Why would you want to go there and help them?
Yeah.
As he was approaching, like going towards them, he fell into a drain.
Oh no.
And then at the end, someone had to come and save him. And then when he inquired, like, you know, why were you there? When, when he was asked, he said something like, oh, I saw someone reaching out for help. And then the tour guy was like, oh, bro, just let you know, there's been many accidents here. So, you know, it could be one of those things.
Yeah.
He got so scared, he drove back to KL, and then I think he never want to drive back again, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, just a quick question. When you are recording this Tiggle Tales, where do you record it in a studio?
Yeah.
in your studio.
Yep.
So nothing freaky ever happened.
Oh, that's a twist to it. I do it in the morning so that I don't get scared. Listening
Fair
to the
enough,
stories.
fair enough. Because when I do my podcast, I try to do it in the morning, but because I live beside the school.
Oh.
So then there is the
Noise.
school sound, the ringing of the bell and all that. So more often than not, I find myself doing it at night. And when I do it at night, like it gets a bit scary lah.
Yeah, it can get a bit spooky, right?
Yeah, especially when it's really quiet, you know.
Yeah, man.
And I have cats, so my cats are always trying to like scratch their way into my room whenever I do this episode. So sometimes it gets me by surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, so far nothing happened to you lah.
Uh,
Recording.
no,
Nothing,
but Tigil Adventures has been a whole different level.
Okay, so like, if you don't mind me asking, like besides Bukit Brown, where else have you been in Singapore?
Bukit Batok Nature Park. That one was a scary one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently there's a World War II memorial there.
Yes, I've heard of
right?
that before.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
correct.
we were walking towards it. It's me and Rishita. So as we were walking towards it, we saw this one random guy in a black
Okay.
shirt, black pants. I think he I don't know, he looked mixed, like I can't tell. He was just walking past us. Then we were like, what's this guy doing in the middle of the night here so randomly? But we didn't want to, sort of get to tussle with him. So we just kept going. As we were reaching towards the memorial part, right, we started smelling things like incense sticks, yeah.
Incense sticks.
Yeah, incense
Okay.
sticks. So I was like, not a good sign.
Not a good idea.
So we turned around and we were coming back, right?
You saw the
As
same
we
guy.
were coming back, we saw the same guy.
Oh no.
There is something here.
No.
Oh my god, your face, dude, your
No,
face.
I'm like to that.
No,
I'm reacting
no.
to that guy thing.
For real?
For real.
Okay.
Maybe.
Jump scares. I hate jump scares, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I love the fact that you're freaking out right
Yeah.
now.
Because I sense like something's right behind me. No, right?
Okay, no.
Okay. Yeah.
But
so,
if you sense it might be there.
feels like
I don't want to say
Okay.
anything. Okay.
Okay. So.
So as you were going back.
Yeah, as I was going back down, as I was going back down, right, the same guy appeared.
Okay.
But this time he had a stick in his hand, like a bamboo kind of stick in his hand.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was freaky because I approached him and I asked him, like, bro, like, is it okay if we shoot? Dude, like, why you keep doing these faces, ah?
I never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm an actor, so
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
very expressive.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay.
Focus.
Focus, okay.
So you asked this guy with
So I
the
was
stick.
asking him like, would you mind like sharing your thoughts? He's like, he just looked at me. He didn't even answer us. He just looked at me for a few seconds and then he just walked away.
Huh?
Yeah, it was the most freakiest thing. I'm like, dude, do I sound like I'm speaking foreign? It was English. But yeah, that happened lah.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
Why? Why you keep doing this to me?
Why?
Why?
Okay lah. Okay, so that's actually our signal to wrap up. So thank you so much, Ravi, for your stories. I'm very invested. I'm gonna check out Tigil Tales, and for those of you who are watching, please check out Tigil Tales as well. And Tigil Tales Adventures, is it?
Yeah, Tigil Adventures.
Tigil
on
Adventures.
TikTok and IG. Oli's TikTok and IG. Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
and with that is Ravi with his story.
Thank
you
you
so much for making your time to come here.
Thanks, bro.
And for those of you who would like to enjoy more scary content, double the scares, double the screaming, please log on to mediacorp.sg/ScreamApura, where ScreamApura Volume 2.0 campaign is happening right now. Thank you so much.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.